Hello. So I am doing my presentation for Professor Botway, English 101, SLK. This is my final essay. My essay is, the title of it is Living in the City of Rochester. The City of Rochester crime rate has severely increased. There has been many shootings and homicides that have been uncontrollable for the Rochester Police Department. According to Garcia Isabel, RochesterFirst.com, on the 12th of May 2022, Rochester Police Department is unstaffed as violent crimes continue to increase. Also, several new crime cases have been added to their load. The crime rate in the city of Rochester has been severely climbing and many death vigils have been placed all over the city. Being a resident of the city of Rochester, crime has always been a concern for many years and should have been a priority to the team of individuals targeting crime for the city of Rochester. Targeting crime for Rochester Police Department. Sorry. Every year, the crime in the city of Rochester increases, and there is always a group of individuals on the news, such as the mayor and his team, speaking about how they're going to act upon the situation that caused the crime. The previous mayor of the city of Rochester tried many solutions, but still had work to do. Sorry. Mayor Lovely Warren tried community kickball games and party in the park as a couple of solutions to bring the community together. She also planned many community events, but still had more work to do. Crime in the city of Rochester has always been hard to maintain and has slowly brought the greatness of the city down, making it scary for residents living in the city and individuals possibly wanting to relocate there. The present mayor, Monique Evans, has been working on a plan to stem the violence in the city of Rochester. And the city of Rochester and the city is seeking proven and innovative violence prevention programs to join the collective. So many solutions have been tried over the years, but have never gotten to the root of the problems that are causing crime in the city. If the mayor would gather groups of individuals on each side of the city and start building and motivating neighborhood teams, this could be the first step to a solution. Second, have the team of individuals start walking through their neighborhoods to have one-on-one meetings with the residents and get their input on what they think is the cause of crime in the neighborhoods and what solutions they think will possibly help lower the rate in the area. Third, start a plan that involves Mayor Malik Evans, Rochester Police Department, and the neighborhood teams, then begin to act upon the plan. Crime in the city of Rochester have been on the rise for many years. If the mayor, RPD, and the community come together and work on solutions to build the city back up, Rochester will be a better city. The city of Rochester crime rate has been a big issue for many years. Many families have lost loved ones due to crime. Most of the crimes have been shootings, stabbings, or possibly someone even being beat to death. There have been situations of someone getting shot during robberies and over arguments in the city of Rochester. When it comes to crime, if there is someone that witnessed it, most times they won't even tell RPD what happened. The community is very afraid for their safety of what possibly could happen if the suspect knows they know. They know. So, if the suspect knows they know, excuse me. Let me find out where I'm at. Where would I at? Just lost myself. Knows they know. Yeah. Okay. So the community is very afraid for their safety and possibilities of what could happen if the suspect knew they told. Sorry. Okay. The problem is there is no relations built between the community, Rochester Police Department, and the mayor. This is why they have not gotten to the root of the solution needed to fight crime in the city of Rochester. First, gather groups of individuals on each side of town to build neighborhood motivation teams could be the first step. Doing this could also help RPD with the department being short staffed. Maybe neighborhood teams could assist lightly as well. These teams would come together and speak about the concerns of crimes in their area and what could be the root of them. Then map out the streets where crimes is happening and death vigils are placed in the neighborhoods. The teams will also reach out to the violence prevention programs such as Rock Peace Collective, Rise Up Rochester, SNUG, just to get information to give residents in the neighborhoods. According to Nimai Rachel, SpectrumLocalNews.com, on the 5th of April 2022, Mayor Malik Evans has a new plan targeting targeting reducing violence called the Rock Peace Collective. The plan was funded from the American Rescue Plan Act funds, providing more funds to organizations working to help community members. This plan acts as a community trust a community trust to identify and provide community-based solutions for violence. These programs offer resources needed to assist those impacted by violence. Another program offered would be Peacemaker. This is a gun violence program that works to end cycling and retaliatory gun violence. This program has been successful in significantly reducing gun violence in the city of Rochester. Gathering the community teams will be the first step to come up with a plan and gather all information needed to give residents as they begin to approach them for questions and input on their neighborhood crime. Second, motivational teams would walk through their neighborhoods to start meeting residents. They will ask questions about what solutions they think could help with the crime in their area. Also, to ask if they know anyone or themselves that have been mentally impacted by the crime. The team would offer them information on violence prevention programs. The programs would assist them with with assist them mental health and crime. Okay, the solution will also get the ball rolling to getting community input and getting to know the people in the area. According to Wendy Wright, SpectrumLocalNews.com, on the 22nd of April 2022, people in the community, they know things and they're not telling law enforcement for whatever their reasons are, she said. We need to understand why, and once we gain their trust, they will tell us why. They will tell us they know where the guns are being stored, they know who's using them, and they probably know the why. Community involvement will be a big part of the solution that assists with lowering the crime rate in the communities. The teams just would have to be determined to get the community's attention. Third, it's now to start building a plan. This plan would involve the Motivational Neighborhood Team, RPD, and the Mayor Malik Evans and his team. The plan would involve everyone input on crime and all information given from the other residents in their neighborhoods on crime, such as locations of crime, death visuals, names of people they know and that they may not be involved in death visuals, names of people they may know that may be involved in. I'm sorry, names of people they may know that may be involved in or have committed any crimes. Then start mapping out where to begin the solution. Mapping out where to begin the solution to lowering crime in the areas. The mayor and the officers would stay in contact with the teams consistently for updates, and the teams will reach out to residents consistently. Plan events that would bring everyone together and build the community relationships. Mayor Lovely Warren had some great ideas for the community to come together that Mayor Malik could piggyback off of, such as community kickball and party in the park, which which is thought, which, sorry, I which I think is still a part of the city. Once these solutions begin to come together, the crime rate will begin to lower and the city would begin to come together. The city of Rochester used to be so beautiful with so much to do. The history of the city is amazing to research. Crime is a huge part of the negative look on it today. Crime in the city of Rochester have been on the rise for many years. Work from Mayor Malik Evans, RPD, and the community is needed. With his plan and the solutions that was mentioned earlier, the crime rate should decrease. The mayor has his special advisor, Victor Saunders, that will now lead the violence prevention program for the city. The mayor feels the programs will lead to better internal and external collaborations. These solutions will work great combined to make the city of Rochester a beautiful city to reside in. The community should be excited to help with these solutions. They would make life better for themselves and their families. To be able to take a walk with no worries, let your kids play in a park with no worries, or even just to be able to stop by a corner store without fear. Crime has put so much fear in the community lives that have them so afraid and so closed in. At this point, they should have nothing but trust in these solutions to build the community. There is so much work needed to be done. The mayor needs to have his team get to work like yesterday. The city of Rochester is in severe need of help. Lately there have been so many shootings, it has been overwhelming. It's time to become firm and put these solutions together and get to work on the city. Rochester is crying for help and its community needs to stop those tears. When communities come together, they build bonds, become family, but mainly become a part of a neighborhood. This is how the solutions begin. From there, everyone just needs to keep going to work. Keep going to work on regaining the city of Rochester. Time don't stay still. Continue to move in. Continue to move if the community wants their city back. They will have to do the same thing using the solutions to lower the crime rate. If Mayor Lovely Warren was able to get the community together to play kickball, everyone should come together to help fix the crime rate in the city. With the observation over the years of the city violent crimes taking down the value of the city, the community needs to take the steps to the solutions to lower the crime. It takes the community to just come together and fight for the city. There will be some struggles. We're working towards it, but just take it one day at a time and watch the process. Watch the process. That's it. Thank you.